Hi, welcome back to my messy kitchen. Today I'm going to be attempting to make apple pie. Right now I'm just going to try and prepare the apple pie filling, and then later in the evening I'll be making the apple pie itself with my brother. Nothing else to say, let's just get into it. Oh yeah, the reason why I suddenly decided to do apple pie is because we have 2 bags of puff pastries in the freezer for way too long. I just want to make a good use out of them. It's been quite some time since I had McDonald's apple pie, so this would be a good alternative, I hope, if it turns out well. If not, I'll just be wasting 3 apples. So let's start. Wish me luck. So first, prepare yourself a cutting board and a knife. You also need a cup of water, and for your main ingredients you need apples. For this recipe they actually asked to use 4 medium apples. However, I'm not very sure what size of apples these are, large or medium, so I just took 3 because I feel like it's a large. I didn't want to waste any apples, and at the same time I'm doing a voiceover for this part because there was just too much sound going on in the background. And yeah, next you need a jar to store your excess apple pie fillings, and cinnamon powder, which is cayenne manis, not sure why I'm showing it that long, and brown sugar or white sugar, anything according to your preference, butter, cornstarch, and you also need a small bowl to make your cornstarch mixture later on, as well as some measuring spoons and cups. You also need a pot with a lid, and it doesn't have to be a set, you can just use any lid that you think is suitable to make your apple pie filling in. And lastly, you need puff pastries for the apple pie crust itself. Okay, so the first step is to peel your apples, wash it, and then cut it or slice it into whatever size or shape that you prefer your apple to be in the apple filling, if you get what I mean. I'm going to peel first and talk to you later. So while I'm peeling apples, I thought of coming here and saying that with everything that's going on in the world right now, be it a pandemic, be it fighting for justice, it's okay if you feel frustrated, stressed out, angry, or even sad. Do take care of yourself, and at the same time, may all the efforts that everyone's taking and all the way everyone's voicing out in brings a change, and hopefully everything gets better soon. Finally done peeling this off. It was actually quite more tedious than I expected it to be. I think it's because my peeler, I had to go through 2 of it. The peeler isn't sharp enough, so it just kept getting stuck halfway through. You definitely need a new peeler. I'm gonna wash this, and then we're gonna remove the core or the center of the apple and the seeds, and then cut it up. Always wash your hands, don't forget. So let's cut these apples in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna prepare the cornstarch mixture first. This is actually to thicken the apple pie filling according to, cornstarch is always used to thicken something, right? So the recipe says 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, but that's for 4 medium apples. I'm not sure if the apples I'm using are equal to 4 medium apples, or did I just use 3 medium apples? Will it be too thick then? No idea. I'm just gonna maybe use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch first and see how it goes. If it's not thick enough, not sure what I'm gonna do. Tepung jagung, cornstarch. In Tamil it's sola maavu. Okay, I was thinking, what word is this? How am I not aware of this word? The first word. But then they actually wrote the brand, which is Alagapas sola maavu. But for the top ones, they didn't write it before that, so I was thinking like this means corn. Okay, that was just pointless, but okay. And tablespoons of water. I'm gonna do 1.5 tablespoons. I think that's good enough, right? Oh, no, you can't see that. Is it? It's okay. Okay, now we're gonna start making the apple pie filling. The first step is to melt 2 tablespoons of butter with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Okay, melt the butter. Add cinnamon. It says 1 teaspoon, but I'm just gonna wing it. Okay, so I put in the apple. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of water. Okay, now I'm gonna add slightly lesser than 1/3 cup of sugar since I didn't use as many apples as they required me to use. Okay, so now you need to let your apples cook at low heat for about 4 to 6 minutes with the lid on, and then open it, check it, stir it so that the top apples go underneath and cook evenly as well. You just have to repeat the process until your apple softens, like not too soft but not too solid as well. No, try first. Okay. The apple pie filling has thickened. It's thick enough now. So I've let the apple pie filling to cool down. My brother is placing the tray. And we're going to start making the apple pie. First one turned out okay, so I'm going to let my brother do the next ones. Puff pastry. Okay, fold it in half. Is it overflowing? Okay. Yep. Then seal the edges. Oh, seal the edges with the fork. You don't have to go until the end. Just press. Don't cut through. It's okay. Good job for first try. Handle with care. We don't want it to explode. Ah, it's exploding. Okay, so I'm going to preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius or about 400 Fahrenheit. Okay, so we managed to make 6, 7, 8, 8 and 9.5. Now we're gonna put it in the oven. It says 25 minutes. I'll put 20 minutes first. My hair looks like crazy right now. Okay, so thank God I didn't use 4 apples because I think it's proven now that the apples that I have are actually large apples, not medium-sized apples. The recipe said to use 4 medium-sized apples, but I only used 3 and we still managed to make more than 8 pastries. And we didn't have enough pastry sheets. If not, this would have been pastry number 11 and 12. I think I'm gonna toast some bread. Wait, I'm not even sure if that's bread. I have bread and I'm gonna toast it and eat it with this excess apple pie filling so that I don't waste. And we'll just wait for the apple pie to bake. It's kind of explaining too much because I didn't like roll the pastry out, but if it turns out like apple pie, then it's good enough. Apple pie toast. So second tray is going in. The first one burned a little bit. The recipe says bake for 25 minutes, I only put for like 20 minutes, but I think we can take it out a bit earlier. That's the test run. Kind of burnt, but I think should be fine. So the second one's done. This one looks much better. Yay. I tasted a bit of the first one and it tasted good. So it's a success. Disclaimer, I'm not kind of like a cooking channel or cooking tutorial channel. I'm just bored throughout this MCO and quarantine and wanted to do something fun and make use of the things that are in my freezer that has been lying there for so long, and just wanted to document it for fun. And fun fact is that I never really baked or cooked anything before this quarantine period. I'm just learning right now, and I'm kind of proud of that I'm starting something new, and you guys should start doing something new as well. And even if you don't want to do something new, it's okay. Do what you like throughout this quarantine, throughout this MCO, throughout this lockdown, whatever it is, and stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video.